Senator Izunaso.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. My name is Osita Izunaso. I represent the people of Imo West. Let me start by thanking the mover of this motion, Senator Ned Nwoko, for bringing it up. This motion has been lying in our order paper for a very long time, Mr. President, but I'm glad that today we're taking it. Mr. President, when we talk about oil theft, we are giving it a coloration. It is bunkering. It is oil bunkering. Let us not be promoting it to say oil theft. This is what is also known as bunkering. It is a major economic sabotage to our country. And the syndicates, those that are involved in this syndicate are so many that by the time you unravel it, you'll be scared about the people who are involved in bunkering in Nigeria. It's a very serious matter. So I wouldn't want us to trivialize this matter. This is a matter that we have to also go too deep to begin to unravel who are involved. How are we living like this? Why is this economic sabotage being tolerated over the years? And that brings me up to another issue, because for us to solve the issue of bunkering, it is multifaceted. We have to look at security measures. We have to look at community engagement. We also have to go inward to search ourselves to find out whether we truly want to stop this exercise. Mr. President, it has to be sustainable. It is not something that we do one swap and we leave it and go and face another thing. It is something that once we are serious about stopping bunkering, the programs for bunkering stoppage must be sustainable. It can be ad hoc. Because once you do it ad hoc and go back, the same people come back again because they know what they're benefiting from it. Mr. President, what baffles me is also the fact that these people can refine crude. They also refine crude. That brings me to the point I've made here on this floor before, that to refine crude is not a very difficult thing. Because the people who are doing this bunkering, they also refine crude. They refine the crude and they use it as PMS. So if they can use it on the street, if they can refine crude on the street, then what is the big deal about this crude, about importing PMS again? So these are some of the things that we have to look into. And in my state, where I come from, we want to thank the federal government for also approving the dredging of Uguta Lake to link it up to the Atlantic Ocean. That is also in an attempt to stop bunkering in our area. But by the time the Uguta Lake is dredged fully with naval support, because they're already there, we have a full naval presence now. So that is the Imo State government contributing their own quota towards stopping bunkering in Nigeria. So, no, not even improving, stopping. Because if you dredge the Uguta Lake, if you dredge it and link it up to the Atlantic Ocean, and the naval patrol goes on it, then there will be nothing like bunkering within those nautical miles. So I want to commend the Imo State government for this very big initiative. It has never happened before. And the federal government have approved it, which means that the government is also very sensitive to the plight of people who are suffering from this oil bunkering. Mr. President, I also want to make contribution when we are doing the prayers. I would like to contribute. Thank you, Mr. President.
This is Senator Sadiq.